Hi everyone, today I am doing a review on the Practical Witches spell deck, which is what it looks like. Ta-da! This is what it looks like, and this is the box, and this is how it comes. It's actually quite a small box because you can see my hand, and this is the size of the cards, and also this is the packaging. So it's pretty compact. You do get a lot of cards here. In fact, it says 100 spells, so I'm assuming you get 100 cards. One thing that I do want to just point out, which I'm not really sure if this is just me, but basically some of my cards have, I don't know if this is a defect, I don't know if this is a fault, but you can kind of see that the gold is a little bit, it's like spilling over the edges, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit it's gone a bit sort of crinkly and a little bit weird on the sides. I don't know if you can see that right there on the edges. You can see it a lot more in person, but it's not very consistent because on some of the cards the gold isn't all the way around the edge, and then on some of them, for example up here, you've got some gold, and it's very strange because the edges are gold, so it's a little bit strange. Like for example, these two cards here, very different around the edges. So I'm not sure if that's like a fault in the cards, because what I have also noticed here as well at the bottom of mine is that this is sort of almost cut off, whilst on the bottom here it's not cut off on the bottom, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not sure if there's a fault in the printing of my cards. They are still usable, which is good, but yes, I do feel that there is a bit of a fault. But anyways, so these are 100 spells for love, happiness and success, and you've also got a booklet in here as well. It's a magnetic box. I forgot how much this costs, but I do know that it's pretty affordable, which obviously helps. Hopefully it helps. Okay, so it actually says here on the back, $12.95 in the USA. I live in the UK, so it doesn't say how much it costs here. And you've got the booklet as well. It talks about setting up an altar. It talks about many other things as well, crystals and other elements, and then witchcraft, etc as well, and then some signs as well. So it actually tells you some of the herbs as well. Oh, interesting. Libra, mugwort, didn't know that. Right, so that's what you've got. So this is the back of it if you want to pause and read it. So aside from the fact that the cards have a bit of an inconsistent printing quality, which is probably just on my cards, this has happened once before actually with a deck that I once had as well, and it was just a one-off thing, but that's totally fine. In all honesty, I'm still going to be able to use them. They are beautiful, they're green, they've got this beautiful golden edging, they're very affordable, and then you've got all of the cards, and they're pretty well done. In all honesty, you've got a moon magic money bath, you've got a sun moon spell, so it literally tells you what to do and what to say. So it says here, light a candle that you think will conjure the energy you desire in your life and hold it in your hand and say out aloud, and then it says it there. So it tells you what to do for all of these, and then it also talks about baths. Now, obviously not everybody has a bath, not everybody perhaps has certain items that they would need for these particular things. So it would be quite interesting, I think, if they sort of spoke about the things that they talk about with these spells, because not everyone has a bath, not everybody has a candle necessarily, so it's just something to be aware of. And then you've got also here, it says prepare a tiny pouch filled with basil and mint, 3 cinnamon sticks, $1 silver, which, again, it's one of those things, and then hold the pouch over cinnamon or jasmine, so there's a lot of items that you would have to sort of collect to make some of these spells work, especially with this one here. My gosh, grow your own prosperity, so you would need quite a lot of spice and nuts and things like that, for sure. So it's just one of those things where you would need quite a few items, or you'd have to be sort of willing to get those items, which is fine. I mean, for someone like me, I'm more than happy to go and buy some of these things, but it's just, for the person at home that just sort of receives this, they might be like, this is a lot, this is a lot to go get, it's a lot to do, it can be very overwhelming. So I think you've got to be sort of prepared to sort of go down this particular path of getting all of these items and being quite prepared for them. Aside from that, you know, the actual booklet is very, very small. I would say that this is quite nice and compact. There's a lot of cards here. That's not necessarily compact, the book is, but I think that this is quite nice. You know, if you just want to sort of do a spell and you choose a card, you know, it can be really great. So this is the one that I chose. So yeah, I think that it's unique. Do I think that it's beginner friendly? Probably, if you're interested into spells and things like that. You know, this can be very beginner friendly. It's very simple to do, and I'd say actually it can be quite nice. So yeah, this is the review here on these particular cards. I'm really excited, and I think that it's really lovely as well. So that is pretty much the review. I would recommend these. I am going to email them and just ask them a little bit about the edging, if that's normal or not, because it is a little bit strange, but it's all right. It's fine. Totally fine. So this is your review here that we see, which I'm very intrigued about. Ta-da! So that's the review. Take care, everyone, and stay safe as well. Bye.